Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17 with our starting with nothing run. So, between episodes I actually messed around with the priorities a little bit. Just really quickly moved over them. So everybody's doing a roughly specific job. They're doing lots of different jobs, but I'm making sure that Min's doing the jobs that she can do and Saja does the rest, essentially. So these guys are currently just resting up because they've got a lot of injuries from the last raid. I'm inclined to let them go a little bit longer. I just don't want to get any injuries from either of them. And in fact, they needed their rest to begin with, so it should be fine. Oh, Saja is up though. He's had enough. He's kind of at the end of his injuries. I don't think he's going to have any problems. Tending to the muffalo. Oh. Apparently one of our muffalos got cut up. Oh yes, of course, because it defended us. Oh, muffalo. Aren't you useful? Right, going for walk. Do you need joy? You kind of do. I'll let you do joy stuff. So today's episode, we're actually going to separate out everybody into their own little bedrooms as well. Saja's going to work on that once he's done going for a walk. And consuming pemmican, does he need to do that? Sure, why not? Have some pemmican. Muffalo's healed up. And feed Min as well. Don't dig at the limestone, I want you to build the new bedrooms. I want everybody to be in a good mood. So the first start of that is making sure that we don't have barracks anymore. We need bedrooms. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Ah, dear. Have I set mining to be higher than constructing then? I have. Alright, now it is no longer the case. No, no, no. Continue doing this. Alright. I think I set that because Min can actually do constructing, but since she's currently recovering from a few injuries, figured I might as well let her sleep in a little bit longer and make Saja do it instead. So we've got 300 odd wood there as well, so we should be able to finish the other room as well while we're at it. It's going to be pretty good. In fact, I need to make sure that that gets hauled away because it's going to be in the way eventually. Min is fully healed, good. Cloud watching. Does need a little bit of joy. I will allow this. And then Min's, yeah, helping with the construction, which is really good. Right, since this one's nearly done, might as well order the next little bit to be done as well while we're at it. There we go. And get a door in there. So we do have low medicine. That is something that we should go out and harvest some wild heal root at some point. It's getting reasonable temperatures anyway, so I mean, we're in no big rush, but ooh, caravan of traders are coming along. Bulk goods trader. Might be able to get something from them if they want to take something we have. Speaking of things that we have, there are currently no components up here. I'm just worried about that actually, because we do have 17 components from those ship parts, and I'm hoping, yeah, we've put them inside. Good. That's very important because they do degrade underneath if they're not underneath a roof, so it's very important we got that where it needed to be. And hopefully we can sell some stuff to these guys and maybe get some warm clothes from them, perhaps. It's an option. We've only really got components, pemmican to sell to them, honestly, but Min. Chat with these individuals, would you? Who's the trader? Oh. It's Nikita over here. Why are you walking so slow? Frail. Ah. Well. Glad you're not in my colony. We'll give her 10 minutes to get over here. And we'll chat now, since you're close enough. Right, let's have a look what you've got and what we've got to sell. Clothing, for a start, is pretty good. 303 for a parka, though. We might still need it. As for the rest of it, we could sell you some... Sell you some components, I suppose that would get some money. Caribou leather, we'll keep around. Caribou leather will be our materials that we use, I suppose. I'll sell you 96 of it, though, because we do kind of need the money. Hello. Minus 96. Thank you. And what else? Looks to be about it, really. Don't want to sell you pemmican. Kind of need it to live. We could buy some meat, I suppose. But then again, we can hunt that. So maybe it's actually vegetables we want to buy from you. And the cheapest we can get is 197 per potato. It's not great. It's almost not worth it, to be perfectly honest. Maybe we'll just take the silver for a future trade. Because honestly, the parka's the only thing I want from you, and it's poor quality and it's quite expensive at the same time. We don't really need components at the moment. We could probably produce them, so I could sell 7 components. We're going to get some more from the crash ship parts as well as time goes by. We've still got 2 crash ship parts up to the north, so that should be fine. We've got 89 vegetables to make meals with. I don't know. I think we're just going to hunt, to be honest. Hunt on our own. We've got some caribou over here, so might as well. Oh, sorry, man. Your bed's still a medical bed. There you go. Go on, Saja. You got this. Oh, dear. Min's gonna be in a bad mood for a little while. In fact, how much of a bad mood? Minus 15. Ugh. That's a problem. You know what's a bigger problem? Saja's ability to hit this caribou. Seriously. Thank you. How close is it to dying? No immediate danger. Alright, keep firing. Wow. Took it down then. Shot to the brain, maybe. I don't know. That might have done it. Hunt this one as well, please, Saja. They usually don't go down that quick. Just want to set them to start bleeding out, essentially. So we can come pick up their corpses later. Right up in its grill. Friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message. It reveals that there is a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world's coordinates. If you travel to the ship, Charlon will take you off the Rimworld to the stars. So, let's have a look. Where are we and where is it? It is here. And we are here. I think this is ours. So yeah, we got quite the distance to travel, as well as across sea ice. So it's going to be one hell of a trip if we do end up going with that. Showed them. You got this, Saja. You got this. 10 hours until death. Alright, focus on this one instead. Because now this one's dead in 20 hours. This one's dead in 8 hours and you can leave it alone, essentially. Alright, that'll do. Right, we want to move our beds, reinstall this bed here, and reinstall this bed here. And then we can have our own bedrooms. And everything will be great. What were you doing prior to me prioritizing you to do things? I think you were probably going up to these ship parts, I guess. That'd be my guess. Right, so they are set to hunt. They are bleeding out. Dead in 6.9 hours. And 8.1. Okay. Wonderful. We have meat. How's our veg coming along? Ready to harvest. Alright, so growing. Priority 1. Get on it, Saja. Harvest. We need pemmican. Sooner that harvest gets done, the better. You kind of already hunted this caribou to death as it stands. Keep going. Could do with a joy sauce. It wouldn't take as much to make one as well. Probably would mean that joy would be done a lot quicker. So let's make ourselves a horseshoe pin in the corner there. Wherever Min is. Consuming pemmican. Oh, you've been messing with that stuff. Deconstructing ship parts and then leaving the stuff behind because you can't haul. Shocking. So now we should have got rid of the awful barrack. Oh, well, in 3.2 hours. We've just got the ugly environment now and slept in the cold to deal with. Do we have vents? We do have vents. So, I mean, we could actually go with a campfire in each one of these rooms. Or, more specifically, we could actually go with torch lamps. Because they light up the room while heating them up as well. Fall has begun. Okay. Will we have enough food? Possibly. We'll see. There should be a lot of muffalo to hang around anyway. So we should, in theory, be able to survive off of them. Because the ones that we're taming, we're not actually feeding either. They're just eating the grass in this area here, essentially. And if it ever turns out that they start starving, we'll just unrestrict them. But this just means that they've got a grazing area for us to work with. So, we've got 286 rice. Good to know. Sad you're having a little bit of lunch. Fair enough. So the room should start heating up a fair bit now. To the point where people are not bothered about it being cold. Could do with putting some flooring in here so that they feel a little better about the room as well. These lamps last 9 days, so that is a lot longer than the campfire usually lasts. Speaking of, we actually need one. I'm getting a little tired of the campfire actually, to be honest, so I might go with a fueled stove this time. And just put a torch lamp in here as a source of heat. I think it's about time. Needed a bit of steel. Do we have the steel? Yes. Oh, we got 34. Okay, well, we need to mine out a little bit more. Cedra, if you could go and do that, that'd be great. Nope. Finish it. You know what? Boop. You're now a miner. Congratulations. Chunk of spaceships landed nearby. There's even more. They're being quite generous with the amount of spaceships that are dropping nearby as well. It's really nice to see. Okay, so now we can make pemmican. We don't ever have to replace the campfire ever again. It's going to get a little bit colder in there, but we do have a torch lamp to mess around with. I'll say we'll have simple meals as well. Do until we have 6 and unpause at 2. Seems about right. But they'll make pemmican first, so we can keep our meat preserved as best as possible. Taming muffalo. I suppose you can go do that. Alright. That's all the steel we need for now. Can you refuel the stove for me? Ooh! We've got another muffalo. Wonderful. And it's already been named Olivia because it already got bonded. Isn't that nice? Very nice indeed. We don't really have the food to start training them, although it wouldn't take us too long with Min's excellent handling skills of 7 with a passion. But there you go. We can actually get the milk out of Olivia, which is pretty cool. So, awful barracks should be gone. Ugly environment is now being replaced, though. We can get rid of that. An awful bedroom is a thing as well. Ooh! Oh, look at that! Would you look at that? Let's deconstruct all that, because we can. We need a hauling spot for that. In fact, there already is a hauling spot, it's just nobody's gone and done it yet. It's ready to harvest. I might actually, now that I think about it, go out and harvest all of the food and the heal root in the local area, because it's getting cold now and I don't want it to die from the frost. And then we'll be left with nothing. That ready to go? Looks like it. Is that one ready to go? Seems that way. That, and that, and that, and that one. Give me all those berries, all that heal root. Because this place is going to freeze over quickly. All that, thank you, and that. Should have a fair bit from all this. Wasn't there a big chunk of berry bushes nearby? I thought there was, but maybe I was wrong. Okay, I think that comes under plant cutting. So I'm going to boost Saj's desire to plant cut. And that'll get us all of this berry stuff and heal root as well. And hopefully all of the heal root that we'll gather will last us until after winter. At least that's the hope. Playing horseshoes. Let's see how fast your joy goes up. Yeah, seriously faster than cloud watching or anything like that. So, yeah, we've done ourselves a favour by making that horseshoe pin. Means that we're going to get it done a lot quicker. And in fact, we should have, well, more than joy filled. Apparently not this time around, though. Okay. And Min, working on the pemmican, using those berries that we've just gathered as well, since they are local. It's very good. Yeah, there's loads of berry bushes around here. Loads. Boop. And hopefully Saja will start hauling some of this stuff as well, because we're getting like 6 berries per bush. Hopefully Min doesn't have to... Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Cargo pods have fallen nearby though. With steel. We'll take your steel. For now, that'll be alright. Need to mine out that section so we're not walking around apparently. But yeah, Saja really needs to haul some of these berries as well so Min's not walking around. Because caribou meat's about to rot away. Ah. Could you actually... Min, I know this is going to put you in a bit of a bad mood, but could you use as much of that caribou meat to make those simple meals as possible? Just get some use out of them because they are going to spoil any second now. There you go. And now we've got 6. So we can... Should we bump the pemmican up? No, you know what? We'll have the simple meal prioritised above that because I'm sure they'll want to eat simple meals over the pemmican. And the pemmican's to last us all winter. The simple meals are a temporary solution. I'm sure you just picked up a simple meal. You did. Good. And when I say that it's going to last us all winter, we only have 98 pemmican, so the likelihood of that happening is quite slim, but, you know, we're gathering berries and stuff like that, so can I bump up Saja's hauling desire? Thank you. And we'll try and haul as much of this stuff as possible. No. Don't take human corpses, please. There we go. Anything else but that, thank you. Get those chunks out of the room. Let's make sure everything's where it should be. I think we need some sort of plant pot and flooring in here to make it not awful. Just clearing out this rubble isn't going to be enough. But it is a start, so, you know, happy with that at the very least. Extreme break, min. Very tired. Go to bed then. There you go. Look at that. Look how easily your problems are solved. We don't have that psychic drone anymore, so in a little pain. Are you... Yeah, you've got a scratch scar. Fair enough, that'll never go away. Joy deprived, ugly environment, awful bedroom. Slept in the cold. It's 15 degrees. Is it actually cold in there? Is that cold for you? No, slept in the cold is gone now. Ate without a table is something we could fix, but I feel like that's just not terribly important right now. I think the gathering of food is pretty much priority number 1 at the moment. And making sure nobody breaks and tries to murder each other also is a thing. Anyway, guys, I think that's actually where I'm going to cut off today's episode. So I do hope you have enjoyed, and if you have, then be sure to like and subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon as well, you'll get notifications when the next video goes live. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.